Peace, it's your brother Larry. Welcome to episode 16 of 50 for 30. And today we're getting right into it, family. We're going to talk about feminism. We're going to start in 1848 when the fundamental ideology and political strategy for feminism was first put on paper. Now, from back then up until now, feminism has always been closely tied with the civil rights movements of the period, and that makes logical sense. See, women were oppressed. They were literally kept from having basic human rights, and no one in that situation would just stand by silently watching other groups fight for their rights and not speak up on their own behalf. See, personally, I can get on board with first wave feminism, and ideally, anyone concerned with human rights would be calling themselves a feminist. But then comes second wave feminism, and this is where I believe radical feminism got its roots. This is where the movement took a turn from being more about human rights and more about the social role of women and children. This is the beginning of the calling for the death of patriarchy in the nuclear family. In Schuleman Firestone's The Dialectic of Sex, The Case for Feminist Revolution, written in 1970, she outlines the manifesto of the radical feminists. There are arguments made against the nature of women that make them dependent on men, things like menstruation, childbirth, and child nursing, and arguments in favor of social engineering like birth control or even artificial reproduction. Also, Chapter 4 is literally called Down with Childhood, and it calls for the total independence, including the sexual liberation of children. I found the book to be a very interesting read that attempts to make logical, sound arguments for the type of sexual liberation that you only find in imagined futuristic societies like that of 1984 or Brave New World. And believe me, if you take the time to go read the book, you'll find that people that overtly claim to be feminists make these same arguments. And this is where I get off the bus and why I can't be a feminist. Well, family, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. I'll see y'all in the comments section. And if y'all have any subjects y'all want me to talk about while I'm knocking out this 50, be sure to leave that there. Outside of that, I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's your brother Larry. Later on.